good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in. Come on in and hit the like button as you fall in place. We are here to talk about the top teams in the WNBA and the WNBA itself giving a power ranking. We are here this morning, but I see you later, baby. We are here to talk about and discuss what is going on and what's happening in the highways and byways and all of the talk and the hoopla that is happening, throughout the WNBA. Welcome to the Gingerbread Man Show. This is Steady Serving Sports, ENT. I am the Gingerbread Man. That's right. An extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, K-Sap. What's up, K-Sap? Shout out to the Full Court Trio. Shout out to the Players Club. Shout out to my sister, Keisha. You know what I mean? My brother, Duval, and sister, Tony. Hey, we are here. Shout out to my baby, ADP. You got what I'm saying? Still sticking in there and doing whatever. Shout out to my sister, L. And, of course, Brooklyn and all of the, all the posse that has been on these networks giving you what we have to give and offer. Good morning, BD Sports. Shout out to my boy BD Sports. Go over there. He is a bread maker. He is a brother. Listen, go subscribe to his channel. Be a part of what he's doing and growing. Listen, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all something. The WNBA is lit. The WNBA is litty. When I tell you the WNBA is lit, I mean how evenly proportioned these are. It ain't really too many super teams. It is a it is a big three that's going on. I believe that some teams might have what you want to say they have a big four, but it is really more of a big three type of situation that's going on. And I would say across the whole entire WNBA, good morning, my baby. The whole entire WNBA is going nuts. The whole entire WNBA is going crazy. This is what has been happening here. And I would just say that, I had to get on up and make a video and shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make myself be able to talk about the number one thing that's happening in the WNBA is a big Ferris wheel, if you would say, that I said that you guys, and I told you guys that was going to happen. I told you guys that it was going to be a Ferris wheel of events, and that it would be a certain type of free agency where it never would happen before. The free agency like this ain't never ever happened before. And I'm just telling y'all that at the same time that the free agency is going on, this here is a situation where the teams have gotten better across the whole entire league, y'all. I mean, it's exciting to see. Everybody is pretty much good or got good draft picks, or we just want to see how this is going to work out, because the NBA is going into the playoffs and doing whatever, but the WNBA is so lit with all of the people, and what's going on. I'm just saying, with all of the people and what the rankings is, for as the entertainment was concerned, they did a poll, and then they said that the Atlanta Dream would be the most entertaining team to watch in the WNBA. The second most entertaining team, they say that it will be the Chicago Sky with the Baddies group, over there on the Chicago Sky. And then, of course, the Aces, and especially Kennedy Carter coming back. You know, the Aces is going to be one of those teams. New York Liberty, Dallas Wings, and the LA Sparks. They said that those teams are going to be the teams to watch, and everybody's going to be having having their eyes on those teams in the league. I'm just saying, y'all, look, at the end of the day, we get to see this summer, because of the CBA and everything that was going on with the CBA, we didn't even think that we was going to even have a season. Because of the CBA, we didn't think that a season was actually going to be possible to even start. You got what I'm saying? So by us, doing what we doing and making things happen, we didn't think that the CBA would actually be going on with this type of CBA money rising, and people actually, the girls actually are getting paid what they are paid to do. Good morning, Brother Robert Jones. What's good? The girls are getting paid to do what they supposed to be doing. I'm just telling y'all, listen, this is going to be a lit season. I am so excited, so excited. Listen, I am so excited to see what's going on and how these teams going to pan out. A lot of people going to be hate watching, what I'm saying, on my particular teams. But of course, that I got 1, 2, 3. I got 4 teams up here right now. I got Atlanta Dream. I got the Chicago Sky. I got the Aces. I got the Dallas Wings. Y'all know already how I feel about, Minnesota Lynx. And then, of course, my baby doo-wop of the boo-bop, Fly J, is over there at the Seattle Storm. So, I got a lot of teams. And then y'all already know I got to hate watch the Fever. Because, of course, Raven Johnson is on. Unfortunately for me, she over there on the Indiana Fever, and I just got to support Raven Johnson. I just got to do it. You know what I mean? That's something that I know that the Indiana Fever is also going to be good, though. You know what I'm saying? Me knowing that the Indiana Fever going to be good, it's actually better for basketball. So I wanted to just bring up something, to you guys, and just point out something to you guys on how, we've seen our baby girl, Angel Reese, get traded from the Chicago Sky to the Atlanta Dream. And we saw how Angel Reese in Chicago was being treated. We saw that Angel Reese was not getting the respect and the accolades that she was supposed to have from her team, and actually being the centerpiece of the Chicago Sky basketball team. Being a franchise player, they did not even want to admit that she was the franchise player, the most popular. So how would you have that? Well, you have a situation where you on a team and that you kicking ass and taking names, and they won't even acknowledge that you are the real cornerstone, the real centerpiece, and will not bring a team in to put around you to make sure that you are able to function properly, just to have a shot of getting into the playoffs. You got what I'm saying? What type of organization, bum-ass organization, would say, oh, don't worry about it. You ain't got to, you ain't got to worry about having a team. Just, we going to put some things together so that we can put the pieces together, and build along the way. Well, Angel Reese was not going to waste her 4 years like that. It comes out that, during the little fallout that Jeff Pagliosha, had to represent for Michael Alter, because Michael Alter was the one, y'all, that got his feelings hurt. Let's be clear. Michael Alter was the one. Good morning, Chicago Cheetah. Michael Alter was the one that got his feelings hurt. He was the one that got his feelings hurt, and he didn't like that Angel Reese was calling out the bum level type of things and choices that was being made in the Chicago Sky organization. Angel had only pointed out the failure of those. The 2 years of failure, she just didn't want to go into a third year of failure in her career and starting her up because all she do is win. She's known for winning. You know what I'm saying? Listen, she didn't want to have another season on the back end of not even entering the playoffs and having a shot, a fair shot of trying to take her team to the next level, y'all. So, being that happened, she got traded to the Atlanta Dream. And hey, Chicago Sky, thank you, Jeff Pagliosha. You just gave me another team to root for. And then, of course, Alicia Gray is on there anyway. I just silently rooted for Alicia Gray because she's from Chicago. I know y'all, some of y'all be like, man, he be gang bang talking about this Chicago stuff, and he be on it. So I just be wanting to give people a fair shot. What's going on, Geechee? Assalamu alaikum. Listen, so I just wanted to give a fair shot, you know what I'm saying, to the Indiana Fever. The Indiana Fever got Raven Johnson over there, and I'm just saying, look, Raven, I'm only doing that just to support you. And I know that it's going to be an uphill battle in that crowd over there with Raven Johnson that she has to deal with. I'm asking for you guys, seriously, because of a good and kind soul that Raven Johnson is. I'm asking for each and every person that is involved with basketball and love the WNBA. I'm asking for y'all to pray for Raven Johnson, just her mental realm of being able to approach the game and do and play the game the way she wants to play and represent basketball the way she wants and get those people the bad part out of the way. I showed and broke down yesterday on the live that Raven Johnson had nothing to do with drafting herself. Raven Johnson had nothing to do with drafting herself. The Indiana Fever drafted Raven Johnson at number 10, and that's what we have to deal with. Raven Johnson is going to be over on the Indiana Fever squad because she does nothing but win. She has a winning track record all the way from high school into college and throughout her college, collegiate career. So, having wins with Raven, that should never be a problem. Having wins with Raven should not even be something that we talked about because Raven Johnson herself is a winner. Is a winner. And I'm just saying Raven has the ceiling that is very high. This girl here has not even tapped into her professional life yet. You understand? Raven Johnson has not, once she started learning and understanding what it is to be a pro and see how fast the game is, is played, being a professional basketball player in the W, Raven Johnson, I can't wait for that baby girl to really, really, really show everybody what she got, what I already know that she has. What some of us that already support Raven know what Raven has and know that Raven Johnson is a kind person. She's a good, loving person. She is also a student of the game. So she is willing to learn. Just like she said, she is willing to learn from Caitlin Clark and willing to learn from AB and the other veterans that is around the nucleus of the Indiana Fever, what she needs to do to be able to, advance, y'all. So, shout out to Raven Johnson. It's gonna be okay, baby Bob. It's gonna be okay. You know, it's not that bad. It really is not that bad. You know what I mean? It's deep on how, you know, how fan bases, it's deep on how fan bases disrespect players that just want to play the game. You know, that's really deep. You know, to me, um, having a situation where you got a player that just want to play the game of basketball, and they can't just do something that they've been training and doing their whole life since they've been a little girl or a little boy. They just can't play the game that they love and be able to represent and enjoy life. You got what I'm saying? They can't. They're not doing it because some people fandoms are, you know, like I expressed it yesterday, are wicked. Some people, some people don't have the actual character to say, hey, this is the team I support, and you know, I'm a fan of this team. Hey, you can have a team, and hey, we'll see you each in the middle. And I think my team better than your team, and we take it from there. You can't leave it there. But some people in their fandom, they really, really think that, you know, they are part of these people's lives, and these people don't even, you know, y'all seen Wesley Snipes playing a movie called The Fan with Robert De Niro. Y'all go check that out. Some of y'all remind me of that. Some of y'all remind me of The Fan. Go check that out with Robert De Niro and Wesley Snipes. Uh, you know, that's a good movie, and it shows what era we in right now with the fandom of Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese being on the table. And then, of course, we got all these other stars that's budding, that's actually budding in front of our faces. We got all of these other stars that's budding right here in the WNBA. So, you know, as you come in, hit the like button for me, please. Press the like button. We're about to go over the power rankings of the WNBA. So, you know, we're gonna get to it and get right at it. But I wanted to open up just like that and just listen, y'all. Be human beings. Stay sincere. Stay sincere, because you know when you lose your humanity, when you lose your humanity about certain things, and you don't you can't put becoming a good human being, a good person together, and knowing how to treat people, which, you know, a lot of these teams have a problem of doing such. You know what I mean? A lot of these teams have a problem with their fandom and the things that they have set off. You know what I'm saying? So, shit up there. That's my big dog. Okay. Good morning. Good morning as you come in. Good morning. Good morning as you come in. Please hit the like button. Hey, nephew Troy. Hey, nephew Troy. ADP, I love you so much. Scud Brian Nation, what's happening? I see you, Kelsey. When you come in, man, hit the like button. Hit the like button, y'all. Show me some love. Okay. The power rankings and off-season moves. We will go over it per the sources, the WNBA write-up itself. So this is what the WNBA thinks about the power rankings and what it right now. I don't know why that's doing that. I don't know why that's doing that. I don't know, y'all. I'm finna bring the list up. Come on with it. Okay, there you go. So, y'all, in less than 2 weeks, the WNBA held a expansion draft for its two newest franchises and Port. In Toronto and Portland. Um, Open free agency with over 100 players on the market and completed the 2026 WNBA draft. I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm spinning, y'all. What's going on, nephew? What's happening? It says in less than 2 weeks, the WNBA held an expansion draft for its two newest franchises in Toronto and Portland. God damn. I don't know what the hell is happening. I don't know what's happening, y'all. The internet is going in and out. So y'all forgive me as I go on to read. Um, okay. I had to adjust. Now, getting back to it, y'all. Forgive me, the internet is messing up. I don't know what to tell you. While the dust has yet to settle from the whirlwind off season, here is a snapshot of how things stand with the opening training camps arriving soon. Of course, at this point, not all free agents have signed with a team. So we will revisit this in initial rankings as we get closer to the start of the season. But they have number one, the Las Vegas Aces. Uh, the Las Vegas Aces key signings is Dana Evans, Chelsea Gray, Jewel Lloyd, Cheyenne Parker Tires, uh, Nalissa Smith, Stephanie Tolbert, Brianna Turner, and Jackie Young. The defending champs are ready to run it back. Headlined by re-signing of Jackie Young and Chelsea Gray and Jewel Lloyd. Las Vegas is returning nearly its entire core from the franchise's third title run over the past 4 years. One name that does not yet appear on a key signing list above is the WNBA MVP A'ja Wilson, but all indications point towards her return to the desert, with her sights set on a fourth title and a fifth MVP, as the Aces were was quiet at Monday's draft. With only two picks late in the second and third rounds, this is a team built to win now. Hence the veteran presence and the Aces signings. So, Las Vegas Aces just signed A'ja Wilson. Also, y'all know that she got a $5 million thing, situation. She got 5 million, and um this is a big deal. Those my dog's crazy, y'all. um I would say the Aces is my pick to repeat for right now. As the season go on, I'm gonna be fluid in that. That's gonna be fluid. That's gonna be fluid. Because I gotta see everybody on the floor and how it looks. You know what I mean? I'll give y'all my analysis of it. You know, game 6 or 7. Game 6, you know, the first 10 games, I really do have a solid opinion about how the season gonna pan out for mostly all of these players. You know what I'm saying? So I see how, you know what I mean, that looks, what that look like, and I'll give my opinion on how it is. But right now, the Aces is winning. I don't care what nobody's saying. They just picked up Kennedy Carter. So they got, listen, they got Asia Wilson. They got Jackie Young, the gun. They got the point guard, Chelsea Gray, at the top, running the general. You know what I'm saying? Running the offense. Then, of course, you got Jude Lloyd on the bench. You got Nelissa Smith, and you got the GOAT. You know, the GOAT is ready to go. Y'all been seeing the GOAT been training like real hard, real hard. So the GOAT been on, you know what I mean, really putting herself, you know, and doing her personal training, doing her own weightlifting, doing her all of her own things, you know, to get herself prepared for this year, you know, this season that's coming. You know what I'm saying? So the GOAT is actually in a big, you know what I mean, a big situation for Las Vegas to return. New York Liberty. The New York Liberty key signers is Pauline Austere and Rebecca Allen. They think Rebecca Allen, I don't know. We'll see. Rebecca Allen on a revenge or something. I don't know. WNBA writing this, y'all. So I just gotta read to y'all what they saying. They said that the number 2, the WNBA's evaluation, that the number 2 team to go for the title will be the New York Liberty. The centerpiece star Sabrina Ionescu has signed already. Breanna Stewart has signed, and all indications that plans, you know what I mean, to return. It says one season removal from the franchise first ever championship run in 2024. Similar to the Aces, the Liberty did not have much draft capital, with only one pick late in the 3rd round, and are in win now mode. So we already know that the New York Liberty kept, you know what I mean, they kept it tight. They kept it tight. They like, man, I don't care what y'all talking about. We finna go for this thing, and y'all got the Aces to win, but we ready to kick the Aces ass, bro, Cloud. I don't know what you glazing over there, talking about your GOAT and all of that. Yeah, I'm just saying, Breanna Stewart, don't talk to me like that. I just think that the Aces is the, you know what I mean, is gonna do it back-to-back because how strong they look. Okay, y'all, let me go back in. Let me go back in. Sorry about that. I had to start all over. I had to start the whole computer over and bring it up. So the Indiana Fever is picked number 3. The Indiana Fever, Monique Billings was signed. That is a great pickup. I mean, it surprised me that Monique Billings went to the Fever, y'all. I ain't lying. That was she left the Valkyries, and Monique Billings went over to the Indiana Fever. Sophie Cunningham is coming back. Damaris Dantas is coming back. Taisha Harris has signed, and Lexi Hall is coming back. And y'all know they kept Kelsey Mitchell. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, the Indiana Fever look real good. And then, of course, with the signing of Raven Johnson, 10th overall, Justin Pissott We'll see if she makes it the team, and Jessica Timmons at 40th overall. You got what I'm saying? But Caitlin Clark over there, you know, while injuries derailed Caitlin Clark's sophomore season in 2025, the FIBA still came with the game of reaching the WNBA finals. Powered by veteran guard Kelsey Mitchell, the FIBA failed to eventual champion Aces in the fifth and deciding game in the semifinals. Mitchell's effort helped her earn a one-year Supermax deal to return to Indy, where the FIBA hoped to make more noise in 2026 with Mitchell playing. Besides Clark, and Indiana brought back Sophie Cunningham and Lexi Hall and added free agents in Monique Billings and Tyisha Harris to bolster its depth. So the Indiana Fever, I believe, me personally, I believe the Indiana Fever got a real shot. I said it. I know y'all. We know the toxic fans base. Let's get past the toxic Caitlin Clark clan. But I'm talking to my Indiana Fever people though. The Indiana Fever. What's up, Loose Ball? How you doing, man? Hit the like button. Space Gate. The Indiana Fever people. Listen, the Indiana Fever fans, y'all got a real intense shot at doing the damn thing. I mean, you got the core together, Kelsey Mitchell. Y'all know, y'all listen, around the whole entire league, you know, I hated that Rachel Banner went, and then for Jeff Pagliosha to bring Rachel Banner back. What player, you know, that's still playing? Now, when they retire and go on, saying what she said in Unrivaled to Kate about Kelsey Mitchell, Rachel Banner, what your warriorism is. You still at war. So if you still at war, and you know you got to go back to the team, was you campaigning to get back on? Another team? Did you know if you was coming back to Chicago? I don't know, but saying what you said in that interview with Kelsey Mitchell, that was diabolical. That was diabolical. I mean, God damn. Like, have some damn pride. You know what I mean? Have some pride. What's going on, 6'4"? Hit the like button. Mr. 6688, hit the like button. So me personally, the Indiana Fever got a great shot where the Fever hope to make more noise in 2026 with Mitchell's play beside Caitlin Clark. Indiana brought back Sophie Cunningham, Lexi Hall, and added free agents in Monique Billings and Tyisha Harris to bolster its depth. So I think, man, listen, straight up, I think that they got a shot. I really do. I really think they got a shot. Now, Atlanta Dream. My baby goat. Oh, bro, Cloud finna start glazing. Bro, Cloud finna start glazing. Well, I know I'm just, hey, y'all know that I love me some Angel Reese. There she go on my wall, okay? So I'm fair about what I do, okay? I'm fair. I am fair, okay? So leave me alone. My baby goat is, you know what I'm saying, is in the power ranking, and her team that she's actively on, my baby goat team is picked to be fourth by the WNBA's ranking. It says Jordan Canada, Alicia Gray, Nas Hillman, Ryan Howard, Brianna Jones are all returning back to Atlanta. Now, add all of those names. What I just said, they acquired Angel Reese and the right to swap the 2028 second round picks from Chicago for 2027 and 2028 first round picks. The draft picks was Medina Olcott, my baby girl, from a Gamecock Nation. Yes, Medina Olcott. She is a 6'6" center that got good hands. Medina Olcott only been playing 6 years. You know what I mean? Of basketball. And already she got good hands. She could grab the ball. She's nice around the rim. She is very, very nice around the rim. And she also can shoot the basketball. She can shoot a three. That means she can pull people outside and knock it down. She can pull people outside. You know, when you think she can't, she gonna let that bitch go. Y'all seen her. If y'all ever watch the Gamecocks play, some of my new fans that's coming in, if y'all watch some of my Gamecocks play, you know that Medina Olcott had game elevated throughout the season as she progressed. It says the Dream made one of the biggest moves of the offseason before free agency even got underway, acquiring two-time All-Star Angel Reese in a trade with Chicago. The Dream now boasts 4 2025 All-Stars, with Reese joining and re-signing trio of Alicia Gray and Ryan Howard and Brianna Jones. So, man, all of them All-Stars already. And Brianna, as well as two-time champion Jordan Canada. The Dream added 3 players in the draft, led by first-round pick Medina Olcott, 6'6" center, who Reese called another walking double-double, and will look to fill the void left by departing Brittany Grinder. Atlanta made a 15-win improvement last season and will look to maintain the upward trajectory of 2026. Let me tell y'all something. With Brittany Grinder leaving, and Olcott coming, which is younger, Olcott can run the floor. She run like Camila Cardoso almost. Y'all know she run like she a Kenyan. She can get to it. She is fast. Just like anybody else. I'm just saying she can run that floor, and she can put the ball down. And she also, y'all seen her do coast to coast. Y'all see, she could go coast to coast just like Angel could go coast to coast. You know what I'm saying? She's done it with the Gamecocks. Sometimes she lost the ball or turned it over, but she can put the ball down enough to bring it across the court. You know what I mean? So they ain't got to worry about trying to get that ball across. Minnesota Lynx. The Minnesota Lynx, Emma Kova, Nia Coffey, Elska Humzova, Natasha Howard, Kayla McBride, Courtney Williams, and of course, y'all already know that Nafisha Kaya is returning. She just still hurt. The Nafisha Kaya is out, for right now. They didn't make any trades, but Olivia Miles, this is one of the biggest moves. It kind of confused me. I didn't know. I didn't see this coming. I didn't see the Minnesota Lynx take it and drafting Olivia Miles. Hey, y'all, there's 60 people in the chat. In here. Please hit the like button for me. Please hit the like button, okay? Minnesota Lynx got Olivia Miles, second overall. It says the past 2 weeks saw the Lynx lose the number 1 in key players for the last year's league best 34-10 squad, including Bridget Carlton, expansion draft, as well as Jessica Shepard, Natasha Heidemann, and reigning co-defensive player of the year, Alana Smith, in free agency. However, Minnesota did resign all-stars Kayla McBride, Courtney Williams, added former Lynx forward Natasha Howard, and core 2025 WNBA MVP runner-up Nafisha Collier. And thanks to a trade with Chicago last year, the Lynx entered Monday draft with the number 2 overall picks. Man, Jeff Packer, OSHA. Jeff Pagliocci just give people draft pick. Here, you need a draft pick. You need a draft pick, and you need a draft pick, and you do too. So I didn't see this coming. I didn't see Olivia Miles being drafted to the Minnesota Lynx. That is a great draft. That is, man, listen. It's going to be showtime, Olivia Magic Miles. Yes, Magic is in the building with the Lynx. I can't wait. You know, Lynx is one of my teams, ADP. You already know that Olivia Miles is one of my babies. You already know that that's one of my babies. You know, she just a little special. You know what I'm saying? She just a little bit special. And y'all don't pay Olivia no, you know what I mean? She just her own. She walks to the beat of her own drum. That's what a good parent would say. Hey, Los Angeles Sparks. The Los Angeles Sparks, Ray Burrell, Emma Cannon, Dearica Hamby, Nneka Ogwumike, Kelsey Plum, and Erica Wheeler. If y'all don't think that they gonna listen, y'all underestimate. Yeah, big girl, you know I got about, you better not come up in here be doing all that. Hit the like button and love me and let me be me. You know I'm a little bit special. I just like basketball. Anyway, y'all, the LA Sparks, Ray Burrell coming back. Y'all seen Ray okay. The Los Angeles Sparks with Kelsey Plum being the head of that team, y'all. Ray Burrell, Emma Cannon, Dearica Hamby, Nneka Ogwumike, and Erica Wheeler. Y'all seen Erica Wheeler. See, you get to see the Erica Wheeler that Caitlin Clark was hiding. You know, the fandom of Caitlin Clark. You get to see the real Erica Wheeler. You got what I'm saying? A lot of people gave up on Erica Wheeler. She went over to the Storm. She went over there to the Storm, Seattle, and she balled out. And people was in Indiana was like, oh, she ain't never. Oh, so you forgot all in the 2010s. You forgot about how Erica Wheeler was already balling out. When Caitlin Clark came to the team, Erica Wheeler percentage dropped totally and drastically. That's because when they drafted Caitlin Clark, they focused on Caitlin Clark and Erica Wheeler sat on the goddamn bench. To prove that she still had what it takes, Erica Wheeler took her show over to the Seattle Storm, and she balled out. She balled out and said, man, y'all don't think I got what it takes? I'm Erica Wheeler. And so those of us that follow Erica Wheeler and know about her game, y'all know that Erica Wheeler ain't too far off of a Kelsey Mitchell when it was coming for Indiana. She actually was the leader, you know what I mean, as Kelsey Mitchell was coming up after Kelsey Mitchell got drafted and started getting better and better and better. Erica Wheeler was the glue of the Indiana Fever. You got what I'm saying? She was the glue of the Indiana Fever over there. Yes, they were losing. They had drastic losses, and the Indiana Fever was losing, you know what I'm saying, their, you know what I mean, was losing their games and everything. They kind of look like Chicago Sky shit. The last 2 years, they was looking like Chicago Sky for a long time before Caitlin Clark came. So yes, Caitlin Clark put the Indiana Fever back into its respectful mode when she came, bringing eyes, but Stephanie White changed the trajectory of how the Indiana Fever was supposed to be ran. Indiana Fever is probably a good team that knows how to secure its guards. You know what I mean? All the way to the wings. You know, Indiana Fever does a good job with selecting guards. I don't know why they tripping. You know, I don't know why the Indiana Fever tripping. I really don't. And having an acquired Raven Johnson, and then you already know that, you know, that soft tissue, you know, thing that happened with Caitlin Clark, you know, that's a soft injury. You can't dictate that. So they had to put somebody in place. Like, I don't get it. But anyway, I'm off of that. I already said it. Let me see. It says Erica was one who held Angel out of bounds so she would get a rebound. So she wouldn't get a rebound. Yeah, I mean, that's not a thing that the people that play basketball. You know what I mean? That's not a thing. Angel just able to do the double doubles. You know what I mean? Angel just gifted in doing that. But people don't really, you know, you ball out. You do your best you can. You know what I mean? I don't know why, you know, Erica Wheeler was looked over, but she sure came back to ball the hell out, and she with the LA Sparks, and they got something to say. Say, coming off a franchise low 8 wins in 2024, the Sparks made a 13-win improvement in 2025, but still missed the postseason for the 5th straight season. Check. With eyes on making another leap, LA brought back a legend in Nneka Ogwumike after the former league MVP played the last 2 seasons in Seattle. The Sparks also re-signed De'Erica Hamby, Erica Wheeler, and Kelsey Plum while acquiring Ariel Atkins from Chicago via sign and trade in the draft. The Sparks were without a first-round pick, but added a pair of scoring guards, Tanaya Latson and Chance Gray, in second round to help complete the team's veteran nucleus. See, Tanaya Latson being over there, she's gonna be able to learn from Kelsey Plum, or how, you know what I mean? Because Tanaya Latson is a scoring machine. In the trade, let's talk about that. The trade with Chicago, sending Rikia to Chicago and sending Ariel Atkins to the LA Sparks. In my perspective, the LA Sparks gave Chicago their superstar. In my perspective, the Chicago Sky came up. Getting Rikia Jackson for Erica Atkins? Never. A even swap? Please. Rikia Jackson, y'all gonna see Rikia Jackson not only a superstar, Rikia Jackson gonna really, now that the eyes, she's over there with a team that, you know, because Chicago Sky, they got Chicago Sky predicted as one of the most watched teams in the W. They got them the second most entertaining team in the WNBA. I ain't said, that's what they said. They say that the Chicago Sky gonna be the second most entertaining team, and this is why they said it. They said that you know, having a phenomenal 7-time All-Star in Skylar Diggins, also here you go, so y'all can see the graph. Also having Dejanay Carrington, Rikia Jackson, and Camila Cardoso. I'm just saying, they said that this is gonna be Chicago Sky gonna be a team to watch and one of the most entertaining teams to be able to watch. But y'all already know that my baby goat team, the Atlanta Dream, is gonna be the most entertaining team to watch, because they gonna come in winning and surprise everybody how that shit gonna go. And then of course the Aces came in 3rd, the New York Liberty came in 4th, the Dallas Wings came in 5th with Paige and Enrique, and then the Sparks, what I just talked about, they came in 6th. But don't forget about the Indiana Fever, y'all. The Indiana Fever gonna be a good team to watch. I ain't lying. Bro, Cloud, you over there, you keep saying Indiana. Okay, I understand, but I'm just telling the goddamn truth. Y'all don't want me to tell the truth, or y'all too much in y'all's fucking fandom shit. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just trying to be fair across the board. My baby Raven Johnson over there, so y'all ain't gonna be hating on, you know what I mean, Raven, and trying to make wish Raven ain't gonna have no success. I ain't with that. That part I ain't with. So the Phoenix Mercury, Wnba, Kalia Copper, Alyssa Thomas, Sammy Wickham, all of those people for Phoenix have returned. They got a real true shot. They got a good shot at winning, y'all. Y'all know that, hey, the GOAT made that last shot on the Wnba, shoot what they wanna, and AT. They was trying to play defense on the GOAT. The GOAT was like, hey, the GOAT was like, I'm making this shot and this game is over. So while the Mercury lost Satu Sabli in free agency. Honey, everybody hear you, honey. Everybody hear you. ADP hear you too. And big girl. Y'all hear honey coming in being rude. And I'm trying to do whatever. Y'all know honey just gotta be the star. I don't know why. It's just that way. I don't know. Anyway, the Wnba shoot what she wanna. The Wnba got something to say. The GOAT made that shot over them. And I believe that Phoenix really do have a shot too. And don't be laughing and encouraging her ADP. Don't be encouraging her madness. I'm trying to run a professional show, and she coming all up in here talking about dream. She talking about dream. Like, that's what grandmas do. They talk about their grandbabies, but God dang, I'm on the set. Be quiet, honey. Live on the set. Damn. Anyway, while Mercury lost Satu Sabli in free agency, they did re-sign the MVP contender Alyssa Thomas for her second season in Phoenix. In addition to ranking up league records in triple doubles, AT is a proven winner. She has won fewer than 20 games only twice in her past decade. In the past decade. The Mercury also brought back Kalia Copper, who missed the first month of the last season last year, but enters 2026 healthy. Sharpshooter Sammy Wickham and the Mercury legend Wnba shoot what she wanna, who paired of champions in Phoenix. The Mercury will remain active free agency to build around this core. Armed with only 2 late round picks, Monday draft, to pair up young European players who may not make an impact quickly. So they acquired Ines Pichar Granell, I don't know these, and Esther Ritkia. They was the ones, the ones who was acquired in the game. It says the Dallas Wings, Lindsay Allen, Alicia Clark, Awa Kaur, Arika Agumawale, Jessica Shepard, Alana Smith. They all went over to the Dallas Wings. This is going to be a lit WNBA, y'all. This is going to be a lit WNBA. This is going to be must-see TV, y'all. I ain't lying, man. As I'm reading these names and they over here on these different teams, this is going to be crazy. Trades acquired. Rhea Marshall, and Diamond Miller went to, you know what I mean? They was the trades that was done. You know, they switched the rule. Rhea Marshall come from USC. She played with Juju, you know what I mean? And behind Kiki, Rhea Marshall is not a big scorer, but she's a high flyer. She can rebound and she can block shots. So she's a feasible, you You know what I mean? Because this is only her second year. You know what I mean? Coming into the NBA, she got to be able to. She gonna come behind Alana Smith. Them. You know what I mean? Alana Smith could shoot threes. She's a feasible big. She also a good rebounder. She was the defensive player of the year along with the GOAT. And then of course Jessica Shepard. She nice. Jessica Shepard could play the 4 and the 5. She could put the ball on the ground. She could shoot. She got, you know what I mean? She got a good inside game. So the wing's gonna be good, y'all. The wing's gonna be good. Along with Paige Beckers, they got AZ Fudd and man, listen. They got wings, Arike Gumawale, all of these. I mean, they got nothing but firepower on Dallas. So you got Paige Beckers, AZ Fudd, Arike. It will be probably, I assume, Jessica Shepard and Alana Smith. Those are y'all starting lineups. Let me see how they had it. Yeah, see, that's why I know. So it's gonna be just like that. It's gonna be just like that, chat. So you know, having those people there, the Dallas Wings gonna be litty. The Dallas Wings gonna be that. Golden State Valkyrie, Veronica Burton, Kalia Charles, Elenia Rupert, Janelle Saloon, Kia Stokes is over. Kia Stokes left the Aces. She got picked up on the Valkyries. She's a big that was needed. She was needed actually on the Valkyries because the Valkyries lacked height because Monique Billings is pretty much is a shorter 5. You know what I mean? She ain't really a real 5. So, you know, Monique Billings really is a 4, but she's a shorter 5 because she can play the 4 and the 5. So Kia Stokes fills that void of height in the center position. This is a tall team too. All of these people, they pretty tall. You got what I'm saying? Kayla Thornton is coming back. Gabby Williams is over there. And Cecilia Zeladazzini is doing her damn thing. I'm telling y'all, Golden State is still, I'm not going to be surprised that Golden State going to do their big one again this year. I mean, listen, Golden State was really a surprise last year, and we didn't expect anything of this type of thing to happen. Chicago Sky. I'll be back after these messages. Hey everybody, my name is Bro Claude, and I'm here to tell you about the best whipped organic shea butter on planet Earth. It just so happens to be my brand, Bread House Butters. Sheens, shine, heal, treats, moisturize, condition your skin. Not only is this the best shea butter for you, but it heals good, smells good, and feels good. It is the best moisturizer that you can use. It clears up any scars, scrapes, stretch marks, blemishes, rashes, bruises, eczema, psoriasis, and most intensified dryness of skins. You can put this on your face, your hair, and your body, and I'm telling you, this is the best product that you can use in America because, of course, we make ours and crafted, handcrafted in our own kitchen. So I'm asking for you guys to support the #1 product that you're going to ever be able to put on your body, Bread House Butters brand. And guess what? You can go to breadhousebutters.com. I said breadhousebutters.com and put your order in now. Thank you. And I appreciate everyone who supports. Big girl, you better leave me alone. Talking about how y'all see Big Girl, she diabolical. How you can pronounce her name right, but can't pronounce Azrae name right. I say Azrae. Sometimes I be saying because I be moving, because I'm not used to the U already there with I mean, just leave me alone, Big Girl. Leave me alone, y'all. Y'all gotta forgive my sister because she, she just be doing a whole lot. She be doing a whole lot, chat. I'm just saying, y'all gotta, you know what I mean? Ignore, you know, when you got little sisters, they be messing around, hitting you in your, you know what I mean, hitting you in your leg, pulling your ears and stuff. So, you know, that's just happened. Y'all listen, if y'all would like to donate to the channel, please. A donation is, you know, I greatly appreciate it. If you would love to support my work and what I'm doing over here. Listen, it's 70 in the building. I'm asking for you guys to support. You know what I mean? If you would like to give a super chat or super sticker, I will read your takes. So I brought up the Chicago Sky. Why that's on the board, bro, Claude? Well, the Chicago Sky continues to bring toxicity to the building. Make you say, what is next with this bum ass ran front office team? What is next for the worst team in the WNBA? The worst ran team in the WNBA, hands down, man down, is the Chicago Sky. Why? Because they got an owner that is a slumlord that, you know, allegedly. But we know that he runs the Chicago Sky team at minimal accessibility, minimal services, minimal resources that a team can actually be able to flourish. Michael Alter does the worst in the whole entire. The Connecticut Suns was better than goddamn Chicago Sky. How they won a championship with the with Candace Parker, the Chicago GOAT, I don't know. You know what I mean? That was just something that had to happen. You know what I mean? I'm just saying this team is one of the worst that I've ever seen. You know what I mean? Ran the worst team. I'm off the work. Wish I could hear the rest of your analysis. This season should be fire. Yes, MR. I appreciate you and join. You know what I mean? Join the channel, man. Be a part of me. I got my crash out rooms. They are now, the crash out room is now for members only. You'll be able to see me flim flam or the flip flop flop, because you know I be having my aunties and all of that. They in their 80s and 90s. My auntie Ethel was 92 years old. I don't want to be doing all that. You know what I'm saying? So I got the crash out room, y'all, for members only and people that support the channel. You can go over there to the crash out room. Y'all can check out what I recorded this Wednesday that just passed. You know, those that are members, check out my new recording on the crash out room and what I crashed out for. And then, of course, y'all will be able to see me and hear me hit the side. Y'all can see me go off. I ain't gonna go off right now because, you know, I'm sick of the Chicago Sky front office. I am sick of the Chicago Sky front office. Hey, my sister Felicia, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning. But thank you, Emma. I appreciate you so much. Listen, the Chicago Sky to practice at the UIC Flames Athletic Center, ending the Satches Recreational Center era. So let me tell y'all what happened. Come on in, get your popcorn real quick. Let me tell y'all what happened. So y'all know a lady named Skylar Diggins, right? Y'all know a lady named Skylar Diggins. See, this is why I be trying to tell my partner. You know, my partner, you know what I mean? My player at, you know, I be trying to tell my player at what really going on. See, this girl right here, she is, you know what I mean, from, you know, right down the street from Chicago. She got cousins in Chicago. She is Chicago, you know what I mean? You know, right down the street where she from, you know, over there by Notre Dame. I'm just saying that she is a Midwest girl, and she know what's happening, what's popping, and she know how and what's been going on throughout the highways and byways in the Midwest. And you know, of all people who gonna blow some shit up, Skylar Diggins gonna blow that shit up. She from South Bend, Indiana, right down the street. what the Irish play, and she don't give a damn. She don't give a F about what is decent, indecent. She gonna tell it like it is. So I was trying to tell my player Red that having Skylar here, it makes a bigger difference because she a 7-time All-Star. She is a winner. She is a winner, a winner. Everywhere she went on every team, she was an All-Star. And she planned on coming to Chicago Sky and being an All-Star too. That's what she planned on doing this year. And taking Chicago Sky again to where she was able to go in Seattle and every team that she played for the Suns and everything else. Now, Skylar Diggins wasn't going to Satch's. Y'all got to understand that Satch Recreational Center is where my baby goat, you understand? My baby goat, Angel Reese, was taken to. When Angel Reese was received here in Chicago, Satch's was the recreational center that my baby goat had to walk into. You know what I'm saying? And give a thank you for them coming, you know what I'm saying, coming in. So, you know, Angel Reese had to come and deal with these people and bringing her into Satch Recreational Center with the nice little, you know what I mean, nice little ripped curtain, you know what I mean, that's, you know what I mean, that's over the glass there, and, you know, people able to walk into the shower and take a shower right next to a world-renowned superstar, a 2-time All-Star since she been in the league. She had to sit there with 70 and 60 and 70-year-old ladies while she was getting herself together by her locker like Rebecca Allen. They told you. Rebecca Allen didn't lie. So Satch Recreational Center is what it is. It's a recreational center. And everybody, you know, you have the old lady parties, and you know, the little kids have they little, you know what I mean, have they piñatas and hitting the, you know what I mean, they little birthday parties and, you know, stuff that be going on there. You know, the recreational center is a recreational center, and our professional basketball players of the Chicago Sky had to fucking be in, I'm sorry y'all, had to actually be in that type of situation. It makes you cuss because it makes you damn mad that a professional basketball team who is in a league that is world known, and this girl made the Chicago Sky the most known team in all of the world. Now, guess what, Chicago Sky? The Atlanta Dream got the most known player in the WNBA, which is Angel Reese. Guess what? They are going to accept her, do her right, make sure she gets the things and the proper treatment that she's supposed to have as an organization. Now, the city of Chicago, we love the hell out of it. I'm glad that a piece came out to show y'all how much Chicago loves their Angel Reese. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, a lot of people, when Angel Reese was leaving, y'all was disrespecting my goddamn city. No, y'all was. Some of y'all, not everybody, but y'all was disrespecting my damn city. And I was supposed to just listen to y'all talk about, oh, the people of Chicago, this and that and the other, and all of that bullshit. No, I ain't going for that. Y'all blame the organization. Don't be coming over here talking about me, my people in the city, and you know what I mean, my family members live here. You ain't talking about, you know what I mean, I was raised in a good family. Y'all, bro, Claude, you taking it personal. Yeah, when you say Chicago, when you say the community, when you talk about the community, hell yeah. The community love Angel Reese. Here you go.
On behalf of the First Ward, the City Council, and all of Chicago, I wanted to present this resolution today, honoring you for your achievements on and off the court in our city. 2-time All-Star, 2-time rebounding leader, longest single-season double-double consecutive record. Any other team would be building a franchise around you. I think that's what Atlanta plans to do. We will miss you for everything that you brought to our city. But thank you for all of it. And also, my congratulations to the Players Association for your new contract, for salaries that come closer to valuing the incredible work that you all do. Thank you.
We are real goddamn fans of the WNBA, and we are real fans of our superstars, and we embrace our superstars in Chicago. So damn you and damn what you saying, into hell and burning fire with those lies and those that little, you know what I'm saying, that little scenario, or that little, you know, you just as worse as these white racist reporters. You just as worse as these white racist reporters putting out something against the Chicago people that really ain't even true. So damn the hell with you. We hurt that Angel Reese is gone here. We are hurt. We hurt that our baby goat is gone. So goddamn it, give us some grace. Leave us the fuck alone. We ain't got nothing to do with what and how an organization, a bum ass owner like Michael Alter, a snake in the grass, two-time tongue Nadia Rollison, and also what Jeff Pagliosha, Pink Panther, has done and made the decisions that they have done. Don't do that to us. We black people, white people, yeah, red and brown, we are all people that celebrated Angel Reese here in our city. Leave me the hell alone with that shit, because I'm going to cuss your ass out, and I don't give a damn if you don't come back to my channel. I don't give a shit. Don't come to me with that madness. That's just the way I am. That's the way I do it. Stay your ass with that sycophant type of shit that Caitlin Clark them got going on over there. But you ain't going to mistreat nobody, no Chicago people or no Chicago fans. Because we want to support our team, we got to go through bullshit and you picking at us about some shit that we ain't even do. I think that that's so toxic and that's irritating as hell. So you get your ass cussed out over here. Don't be mad at me talking about I don't care. I don't care unless you my friends. You know what I mean? I know my friends and my people, they gonna do that shit. You know, like Big Girl and ADP and all. You know what I mean? Sister Keisha, because I know they don't mean that. I know they don't mean to do it. You know what I mean? I know they don't. You know, they just playing with me and shit. But the Chicago Sky practice facility at USC Flames Athletic Center. So, you know, if y'all know anything about USC, USC is one of the top schools that's in Big girl, leave me the hell alone. I'm trying to get through my damn show. I ain't got time to be bothered with you. Anyway, the athletic center at USC is the state of the art, y'all. That's one of the top schools that's in Chicago, colleges in Chicago. It is big. That's Wintrust Arena, you know, DePaul and all of them, they share that. So the Chicago Sky is at the practice facility. They was there early from 2006 to 2009, but I read the Satch's era is ending for the Chicago Sky. It says, for over 15 years, the Sky practiced at Satch's Recreational Center at Park District facility in Deerfield. All the Sky greats experienced it. Sylvia Fowles, Elena Deladon, Candace Parker. They practiced in one small gym. They shared a locker room with the public. They had limited access after hours. Even still, the Sky won the championship in 2021. In the era, they were not alone in practicing in less than professional spaces. Then the league began to change. Franchises in Las Vegas, Phoenix, Seattle set a new standard by building dedicated facilities. They reaped the awards. Top players flocked to those organizations where they invested. In the summer of 2024, the Sky announced plans for their own training center in Bedford Park. It was originally scheduled to open by the end of 2025. Construction delays followed, leaving fans wondering where the team would practice this season. Would seven-time All-Star Skylar Diggins, another legend, get Satch's experience? Hell to the no, no, no. Hell to the no, no, no. Because guess what?
Oh my God!
Skylar Diggins came in and said,
I tell your mama you ain't shit.
That's right. Y'all know Skylar Diggins gonna do her thing. She gonna do her number. What's up, Nubian Sage? She says, we are proud to partner with the UIC to offer Sky players a premier training camp facility in downtown Chicago as we work towards completing of our very own world-class performance center in Bedford Park this season. Sky CEO President Adam Fox said in a statement, the UIC partnership is a step in the right direction. It's in the city, closer to Wintrust Arena. It's right across the street, y'all. So if y'all know about the Wintrust Arena, if some of y'all that visit Chicago, UIC is got that whole grounds. You can see like all the dorms and the developmental part. They actually UIC built on actually what we used to call Jewtown. You know, Jewtown was on Halsted and Roosevelt, where you used to go get your clothes and your shoes, the cobblers, and all that stuff. You know, used to get, you know what I mean? You used to get Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie. You used to get Dougie on in Jewtown. You used to come and get those deals that they used to give you on, buying outfits. You know what I'm saying? So UIC built Jewtown, went down. They tore the whole Jewtown down. That's why y'all go, the Maxwell Street Polishes and all that stuff that was on Halsted originally. Now it's on the expressway when y'all get there. So look, when the Sky announced the facility in 2024, they positioned themselves to have a recruiting edge, as only the top organizations had that dedicated spaces. Now, dedicated facilities are mandated under the new CBA. The window for being on the leading edge has closed. They can't no longer do the shit that they've been doing at Satch's recreational center. The ownership just needs to deliver. So far, they've offered nothing but shifting timelines. Last fall, co-owner Nadia Rollinson, the fork-tongued lady, said that facility would be ready by the start of the 2026 season. A few months later, Fox said it would be ready in something called late spring. Construction delays aren't usual. The Wings also promised a facility by the 2026 before pushing back to 2027. But the longer the Bedford Park construction drags, the reputation, the reputational cost, especially because the Sky have a real deadline looming. They volunteered to host the All-Star game on July the 25th and announce events at the new facility. Right, so events supposed to be there, and when they come in for the All-Star game, they got to practice. They supposed to be practicing in this new facility, right, y'all? When they come, because they gonna have a couple of practices for the All-Star game. They're gonna do a couple of days so the team can practice and warm up or whatever, and then the All-Star event's gonna be happening. They supposed to be having this facility to welcome all of the people to come in and do up, whatever. That's the genuine opportunity and a chance to show the league's best players. So the ownership is finally following through. So what's the new timeline of the facility completion? Where will the team practice in June? The Sky did not respond in a time for the comment. While Bedford Park Mayor David Bradley told the Sun-Times there's a good chance the Sky can use the facility by July the 1st. So all of June, they're going to be at the UIC. It says, for now, everyone can toast to the end of Satch you know what I mean, the Satch experience. So the rec center is gone, chat. The rec center is gone, and they no longer have to go to a goddamn rec center, you know, but they wait till Angel Reese is out of the building to try to get things right. You know, these people, you know, I'm so irritated about these people, you know what I mean? Doing their thing. I'm so irritated about that. And, you know, the Chicago Sky can kick rocks on their decisions in the front office. And I said it myself, and make us look bad over here. You got what I'm saying? And make us look bad. So this is what happens, y'all. I am right here with you. I am right here with you. In losing Angel Reese, the Chicago Sky lost a lot of its fan base. Angel Reese and the Chicago natives love each other and miss each other so much because she talks about that. What a great loss that Chicago has had. By seeing the baby goat leave and go to Atlanta Dream, go to Atlanta Dream. The Chicago Sky, the baby goat has left the mother-sucking building. And I'm going to just put it at that. What a loss. What a loss. What some losers that the Chicago Sky organization is. What's going on, PG? Welcome. Come into the building. I'm glad that she's in a better place. I'm glad that she's able to do whatever because she didn't have this in Chicago. Hey, Chicago, this is how you're supposed to do it, Chicago. You see this right here? This is how you're supposed to do it, Chicago.
What's up, y'all? Oh my God, this is so cool. Look at my teammates. Oh my God.
This is how you're supposed to do it. This is how you're supposed to do it, Chicago. Chicago Sky, I know y'all watching me. I know y'all watching.
Oh my God.
Got the red
This is how y'all supposed to do it. Angel Reese didn't come to that. It's just as many people that's together. How you doing?
About to cry. In a minute. About to cry. You're not gonna cry. Y'all not gonna get me crying on camera. Y'all not gonna get me.
I mean, that's how you're supposed to celebrate your people. That's how you're supposed to celebrate your people. What's up, JCT? Hit the like button. Hit the like button when you come in. Support. Hey, subscribe if you ain't a subscriber. And if you want to join the channel, you can. We talk about basketball over here and all of the teams. We celebrate the WNBA. We just not no fandom man's channel. We a channel that celebrate its players. And guess what, y'all? The Seattle Supersonics got them one. Fly J. Johnson is one. Jeff P. didn't want Fly J. Johnson in Chicago. He already got Skylar Diggins. He didn't want no parts of Fly J. Johnson coming to Chicago. Nope. So let me go on to the Chicago Sky. At number 10, they got Chicago Sky ranked at number 10. And Rachel Banham, Lord have mercy, returns to the Chicago Sky. But Dejanay Carrington was a great pickup, a defensive seatbelt queen. Y'all already know what she does on the court. We ain't got to hype Dejanay Carrington up because Dejanay Carrington is who she is. And then Skylar, goddamn Diggins, the superstar, the Rock Nation, you know what I mean? Supermodel, the second one to do it after Lisa Leslie on the biggest scale that showed what, listen, pizzazz, beauty, and flavor is all at one time. The Midwest Queen, Skylar Diggins, is home in Chicago. She is ready to go 7 times. She has been an all-star, and she says she plans on being an all-star this year again to lead Chicago Sky in the right direction. Azurá Stevens comes back a champion. She won the championship with the Chicago Sky. She was over in the LA Sparks. She said she knew that she was coming back to the crib. Courtney Vandersloot and Elizabeth Williams return, acquired in the 2027 and the 2028 first round draft pick from Atlanta, Angel Reese, and the right to swap the 2028, and the second round picks acquired for J.C. Sheldon. That's right, from Washington. The 2028 first round pick acquired Rickea Jackson for Ariel Atkins, a straight up swap. Let me tell y'all something. I know some of y'all gonna be hate watching, but this is a team. This is a team. Skylar Diggins, Dejanay Carrington, Rickea Jackson, Azurá Stevens, and Camila Cardoso. They got shooting all over the place. Rickea Jackson is a superstar. She gonna be an all-star this year. Just mind my words. Watch what Rickea do. She gonna come here. She gonna be free. She gonna play like she need to do and be the star that she is. She was snubbed last year. She should have been an all-star last year, but it's all right. She gonna be one here in Chicago. From Detroit, putting it down the way she's supposed to be putting it down. I already know that the way that Chicago is built right now, this is gonna be a playoff team. Guaranteed. Y'all mark my words. Y'all can call me on it. I could be wrong. And I know y'all feelings stop y'all from seeing the players and the pieces on the board. See, don't disrespect the pieces on the board because Skylar Diggins went to the playoffs last year with less. Your fandom make you not be able to see shit properly sometimes. And it's okay, though. You could be a fan, but call it like it is. Call it like it is. Call it like it is. So they got Skylar to lead the charge. They got Dejanay Carrington. See, y'all was giving love to Dejanay Carrington, but then when she comes to this guy, you're hating on her. Y'all just, I don't know, pick what you gonna do. God damn. I don't want switchy, witchy, itchy people. Dejanay Carrington is who she is. Rickea Jackson is who she is. She was solid the rest of last year. She had a slow start, just like my baby goat. The baby goat had a slow start. Rickea Jackson had a slow start, and Rickea Jackson picked her game up and started averaging 14.7 points per game. So there it is. Take it or leave it alone. The 11th, Washington Mystics, Sha'Carri Austin stayed. Michaela Alawede left Chicago and said, I'm tired of that bum-ass team. Get me out of Chicago. I am not coming back. Michaela Alawede also being a coach for the UCLA Bruins, won a championship and got that little paper. She got more money winning a championship over there in UCLA being a coach than she had her whole entire career of being at the Chicago Sky or in the WNBA, period, with her rookie scale contract. So they drafted Lauren Betts, Angela Dukelich, Cody McMahon, Cassandra Prosper, Darian Buggs, and Rory Harmon. All of those, man, listen. Listen. The Mystics, the Mystics, the Mystics look so good. I love you though. The Mystics is, Chicago gave Mystics all of this. Watch the Jeff P, when he get fired from Chicago, he know he could go to the Mystics and get signed. Because he gave the Mystics the store. He gave the Mystics the whole farm. Everything that you see on the Mystics mostly came from Jeff Pagliocci. They thinking Jeff P. They like, oh, Jeff P., we appreciate all of the love that you showed us and all of what we have. We got Lauren Betts over there. Man, listen, Kiki Afrin, Sonia Citron, they young and turn. So y'all, Cody McMahon, Georgia Amore coming back, Rory Harmon with defense. Hopefully Rory make the team, y'all. I hope Rory actually make the team. Cassandra Prosper, she probably be on the developmental team. And then, of course, number 12 is the Seattle Storm. Seattle Storm got Stephanie Dawson, Natisha Heidemann, Easy McLemore, Jade Melbourne, and Katie Lou Samuelson. Acquired rights to Fly J. Johnson and Mata for the swap of Marta Suarez and a second-round pick. So Fly J is going and taking her talent to Seattle. Seattle gonna be litty. It's a young and turned crew also. Katie Lou Samuelson, you know I love Katie Lou. Stephanie Dawson, she also, was here to win the championship with Chicago. Stephanie Dawson is big mama. She, she knows how to win. She is a big that can shoot the ball just like JJ over there on New York. Izzy McLemore returned. I don't know if she's staying there so she can get traded. I don't know. But the 20-year Dominique Malunga is a force to be reckoned with. I can't wait to see Fly J and Dominique Malunga in the pick and roll. I can't wait to see, Natisha Heidemann get that team going. They lost, they lost a lot of people. Nneka Ogwumike, Skylar Diggins, and Gabby Williams, and Erica Wheeler did not return to the team. Their whole team left, far as the core is concerned. Seattle Storm decided to go into another direction. So Seattle Storm got the young and turnover there. They have developmental things that they need to do to get better. Connecticut Suns, Kennedy Burke, Brittany Griner, Olivia Nelson Odada with key signings. Two of them, the acquiring rights to take a Bigby from TCU in a third-round pick. They swapped for Sarah Williams. I think I don't know what Sarah Williams went. Portland. Sarah Williams went to Portland. The draft picks was Nell Glommer. They got her real high. They had her high on the board. They had her at 6 and 7. But they said that this girl is cold. She from France. They said that she's a great pick. Gianna Neekins from UCLA, and then of course Chelsea Legger-Walker from UCLA and Sarah Williams from UConn. I think that they got a good core. They got a chance of being young and turned. They got a chance. This team got to step it up. They got my girl Nisha Mero. My baby bop is over there. Anisha Mero is buried. I don't like the Connecticut Suns since, I know everybody left. I know everybody had left after AT them left. I know, but the Connecticut Suns is horrible. The Connecticut Suns horrible. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, they got to figure that thing out. Connecticut is they got Connecticut as number 13. So that's what they said. They ranked number 13. Number 14 is the Tempo, and number 15 is Portland. The draft expansion picks: Marina Mabry, Julie Alderman, Naira Sabli, Aaliyah Nye, Alex Yield, Maria Cone, Maria Kova, Aja Kane, Nikolai Milich, all of these, Alaska, and Christy Wallace. I don't know why Christy Wallace is on the Tempo. Y'all explain that shit to me. I don't know. Anyway, the key signings was Julie Oliver, Tammy Faye Bentley, Isabel Harrison, Marina Mabry, and Kia Nurse, Brittany Sykes. So those are the key signings. They pretty much doing what the Valkyries did, and you know, by them doing it the way they doing it, they modeled what the Valkyries did, and this could be a good team, y'all. This could be a good team. I know it's a lot of shooting over there. Hopefully, Kia Nurse, by her being back at home, she could come back. When she was in Chicago, y'all, she just was a year off of ACL test, so you didn't really get the best of Kia Nurse. So we'll see what Kia Nurse does. I do know that Chicago Sky got a lot of people that's gonna be coming for their ass. Portland Fire, their star gonna be Bridget Carlton, Louise Gitter-Sauder, Megan Gostin, Haley Jones, Nadia Pooch, and Curly Samuelson. Katie Lou Samuelson, sister, is over there, but Bridget Carlton signed a 3-year deal, a long extensive deal. Emma Englister and Maya Codwell. Chloe Bibby is going to be over there, of course. Haley Jones, Sarah Ashley Barker, Sug Sutton is going to be there, and Nika Mule. They got a team, too. They got a chance. They rookies are Ayana Martin. They was pushing. They said Ayana Martin was going to go high in the draft. They got Ayana Martin 7th overall. She did go pretty high in the first round. And then Frida Bonner 17th, and Taylor Bigby was traded with UConn's Sarah Williams. They got traded. So, you know, Sarah Williams came over to Portland. So those are the teams, y'all. We had to go over, you know, got it done in record time. I appreciate it. She wins. You better stop waking up late. You better get in here and take care of your business. Hit the like button. She wins. Well, good morning, baby niece. Listen, what I got to say is that, what's up, Noah? What's happening? The WNBA gonna be lit. The WNBA is gonna be lit. And I told y'all that this was gonna be a Ferris wheel. Some of them say, no, not really, bro, Claude, because I don't see that happening. The WNBA, you know, everybody just going anywhere. Now, some people stayed where they was, you know, the teams that was winning, they just said, wait a minute, we gonna stay together, you know what I mean, because we do have a shot of winning again. Some of them signed a year contract, like Kelsey Mitchell. She only did 1 more year with Indy. And I believe Kelsey Mitchell gonna get the going. What's up, Dexter Fuqua? Hey, I thank you. I appreciate you handling Pope B. Franks. Dexter, look, Dexter Fuqua, Dexter went in right away when Pope B. Frank said what he said on my comments. Dexter came to defend his brother, and I appreciate you, Dexter, so much, and I'm grateful. Fighters and people like you, I'm glad, you know what I mean. I'm grateful, you know what I mean. I know ain't nothing getting past my sisters, ADP and Big Girl, and you know my niece, she wins, and Sister Donna Cox and all them. You know, certain things just don't get past them. But I appreciate you, Dexter, for handling your business in the messages. Y'all don't understand. I be having some serious messages, y'all. The Caitlin Clark clan, be, I don't know. So I put these players up here for a reason. These are my top 4 teams. The Las Vegas Aces, the Dream, the Liberty, and Indiana. Those are my top 4 teams that's going to make it to the semifinals. That's who I got, the final 4. These are the final 4 that I think are going to make it. You know, you could tell me what you think, but I think that Indiana got a real serious shot. Indiana Fever got a serious shot, y'all. The Atlanta Dream just added more and more. You got what I'm saying? The Atlanta Dream just added the baby goat there. They're going to be hard to beat. They got so much outside shooting. And then, of course, Angel Reese and Medina Okot is over there. Bree Jones more of a shooting big. You know what I mean? Bree Jones handle her business. She a rebounder, but she's a post player. You know what I mean? She demand and get everything down low. But, you know, Stewie got something to say. Breanna Stewart, Sabrina Ionescu, they say, oh, no, we got something to say about this. You know what I mean? So Breanna Stewart, I think New York got a serious shot with what they didn't acquire. And I know y'all already know what I think about the GOAT. I think the GOAT, them going to go back to back. I already said that I think that the Aces, with having Kennedy Carter, acquiring Kennedy Carter, let's talk about it. Having Kennedy Carter come to play for the Aces, you got Chelsea Gray, the point guard. You got Jackie Young, the gun as the 2. You got who playing the 3 over there? I think the gun gonna be between 2 and 3, but Jude Lloyd is gonna be a starter this year, I believe. Jude Lloyd playing the 3. You got the GOAT at the 4. And then, of course, you got Nalissa Smith down low, but you got over there on that bench. You got over there on that damn bench the second coldest 2 guard on the planet. Listen, y'all know how I feel about Jackie Young, the gun, Wike Gumawale. Y'all know. Man, that Kennedy Carter is a piece of work, possibly top 3 2 guards in the whole piece. I mean, God damn, it's going to be a movie. That's right. That's right, Dexter. It says, yeah, this season's about to be a movie. It's going to be a movie, y'all. We're going to talk about this new season, the CBA that just set off everything. It's going to be a movie, y'all. Straight up. Y'all just coming in, hit the like button for me, please. Get the likes up. There's 82 people up in here. I thank y'all and I appreciate y'all. But listen, y'all, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this and leave it alone. By Chicago releasing Angel Reese and freeing her has put the Atlanta Dream in such a winning type of situation. I expect the Dream, the Liberty, the Indiana Fever, and the Aces to be the top 4 and possibly the champions of the WNBA. Those 4 teams can be champions. All 4 of those teams can be champions. Take it or leave it alone. And then they went out and got Raven Johnson on Indiana Fever, and Raven gonna be there. if something happens to Caitlin Clark? What? And you saw that the Indiana Fever went on, you know what I'm saying, and could have been in the finals. They could have been in the finals. They was just a second away. You know, Kelsey Mitchell had to check out, but they were seconds away from being in the finals. So, you know, Indiana Fever is coming on their ass, especially acquiring Raven Johnson. And of course, y'all know that I got my GOAT to win it all. Y'all know my GOAT, the Las Vegas Aces, with my GOAT over there. My GOAT. I got my GOAT to win it all. Now, what else that leads the other teams? Well, I think that Chicago Sky did a lot of good work. They might be just in the middle. Because I believe that Rickea Jackson is going to go the hell off. Y'all going to see a Rickea Jackson. Listen, Rickea, listen to your uncle. I shared this on your page. Listen, Rickea Jackson, y'all, mark my words. You finna really be able to see, because the light's going to be bright over here. People are rooting for Chicago to fail. No matter if it's Skylar Diggins and Dejanay Carrington and Rickea Jackson and Azare Stevens and Camila Cardoso, who did nothing to these people. They rooting up against that team to lose because they hate the organization so much. So they don't care about the players. They focus, instead of just saying, I hope that the organization just gets sold. I hope they take the organization from Michael Alter. The people, fandom, say, I hope Skylar them fail. Man, you better wake the fuck up. This Skylar Diggins, she ain't no damn loser. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all tripping. You tripping so much in your fandom. Go run in circles then. Go put on you. Remember when them shoes that, you know, they used to have to put them type of shoes on my feet because I used to kick my heels. What you say, loose ball says all it takes is Raven to steal the ball to CC back to Raven 4-3. See, I love loose ball. That's why you here. Loose ball, that's why you here. That's why, you know, I told them to leave you alone. April the 29th will be the most watched and hate-watched game of the season. Yes, in the beginning. Yes, it will, big girl. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. And I don't mind y'all hate watching because you're supposed to support your goat, your baby goat. I don't mind y'all hate, but I'ma love it. I want to see. Listen, I'm gonna have my popcorn out. I'm gonna have my popcorn when the Atlanta Dream and the Chicago Sky play. Oh, I'm gonna have my bag of popcorn, my bowl of popcorn, because I'm gonna cook it fresh. I'm gonna cook my popcorn fresh, and I'm gonna sit and watch the event. So, y'all, listen, I gave y'all, you know, coverage. I appreciate you and thankful and grateful. If you would like to give to the channel, please give to the channel. I appreciate everything that y'all have done. I appreciate what you do, and I appreciate what you will do. I thank you for supporting this channel, man, and loving me and coming over here, you know what I mean, and saying, hey, bro, Claude, I'm going to kick it with you. You know what I'm saying? Even though you a Chicago Sky Glazer. Even though you be glazing the Chicago Sky, I'm going to mess with you anyway. Listen, y'all, go to my website, Steadyservinsportsent. You can go on my website. That's right. I got stuff going on professionally. Y'all see the new makeup of it all, the way that everything looks for me at this point. Listen, go to Steadyservinsportsent and hit promotional services. When you hit promotional services, you will see it says need promotion services. Are you looking to boost your brand and reach a wider audience. Our sports podcasts and social media channels offer the perfect platform to promote your business. With our engaged listening base, we can help you connect with potential customers and grow your brand. Let's work together to elevate your marketing strategy. If you are an entrepreneur, put your business in the chat, because I am an entrepreneur, and y'all already know what I do. I got the best whip shake butter on the planet, and this is this is one of the best programs I got. If you would like for me to, to boost and help you with your brand, I am able to do that. And you guys know that, hey, just like Angel Reese is a great entrepreneur, your brother is on his way. I'm on my way, and I want you guys to go over and check your boy out, because things are popping off and happening for your brother. And this is, this is what it is. Put your order in. I am on Temu. That's right. Y'all see it in the flesh. That's right. Y'all go over to Temu, and if you order anything over $30 or more, you can get shipping free. So I am now on all different types of platforms. Y'all see y'all brother growing in business. This is what I do. I don't talk about business. I do business. I'm a businessman, and I know exactly what the hell I'm doing, chat. So respectfully, I'm asking for you guys to actually invest in this channel, support my channel, and help me grow. You can be a member of this channel, and you'll be able to see my crash out room. My crash out room is for members only now. I would not be doing the crash out room for the public. The crash out room will be for members only, because I don't want my aunties them to be looking at me crash out and cussing and stuff. Well, bro, Claude, ain't your aunties a member? I don't think they members, because I don't think they don't know how to work. They don't know how to work the YouTube. They get the youngins to do. You know what I'm saying? They get the youngins to be like, what Claude doing over there? Let me see. Let me see what. And then they call me. They say, boy, you was cussing so bad, you sound like your daddy. So go over this. The crash out room will be privatized. It'll be for members only. So you know what I mean. Go over. If you're a member, be a member, join the member, and y'all can listen in the crash out room. You'll be able to come on a panel, get off what you want to get off, talk the way you want to talk your shit. And also the chat gonna be litty all the time. Y'all know I got the best chat. My chat is the best chat on the planet. We heating up, y'all, the hottest podcast on YouTube. I'm growing real fast. Everybody's coming over. They subscribing. They put me on the map. If Pope B. Franks come over and do his little flim flam, you know what I'm saying? You got Jason Whitlock and Marcus from KTV doing hate watching episodes on your boy. You know what I'm saying? Also, you heard Tyler Marsh told me, and Keisha, he said, you need to be saying the positive stuff. We messed up, but you need to be saying, as much as you talk about the negative, you need to say all of the positive things too. You know what I'm saying? They all watch. The baby goat watch. Angel watch. She watches us. Baby goat know what's up. You know what I mean? They all come over here. Raven definitely watch this channel. So I'm just telling y'all, support, man. Your boy is growing. I'm growing. Thank God. Thank the God above. And I'm grateful. I'm so grateful, because this is not done because of me. It's done because of you. It's done because each and every last one of y'all you know, and I'm also asking a favor, share it to one person. If you like, you know what I mean, ones that's right now watching this, share this to one person so they can know and learn about the channel. You know what I mean? Give them something good, because I talk about good basketball, and good, give good analogies. What's going on, Gamble? What's happening? I appreciate you in the building, baby. I didn't even see you in here. Much love, much love. And then over here, we celebrate you. We celebrate you in the chat. I'm always acknowledge you, because I got the #1 chat in all of the internet. Y'all is some of the strongest, best critiquing people on the planet. And sometimes I could be wrong and y'all get me right. And then when I talk about the Sky, big girl, the ADP and all y'all.
Oh my God.
Be like, hey, she wins. Be like, he over there glazing over.
Oh my God.
They don't want to be hearing what I'm saying, but it's all good. It's all good. I'm just being me. I'm just being me. You know, that's all I got to say. Cause guess what? I ain't scared of you, ADP, and I ain't scared of you either, big girl, and I ain't scared of you either. She wins.
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Nope, nah. So if you be a bread maker,
We got that rap van rolling on them dubs. You can catch us later while we ballin' in the club. We them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread.
and now when you join the channel, also, if you have a 1-year subscription, like I just got a 1-year subscription, I got to get you a t-shirt. You can put it in my email. My email is I'll have it posted. My email is Steadyservinsportsent, Steadyservinsportsent. Send me that. You know what I mean? You be a 1 year. You know, it's Steady ENT. That's my email. You go to Steady ENT, Steady Serv. Make sure. Put it right in the chat for y'all. Put it right in the chat for y'all. I'm so fresh. Yes, I'm fly. Yes. Steadyservinsports@gmail.com. So y'all can send me an email. Send me an email. The email is in the chat. Send me an email. Things that you want me to cover. You can send me an email. Things that you want. You could go over, just like She Wins and my brother AC Shottown Calvin and Van and all the different ones. ADP be sending me information. You know, send me information. You can go right to my Instagram and check me out. All right, y'all go over to Instagram or the TikTok, like Big Girl be lighting me up with new information over in the TikTok. I appreciate you too, Big Girl, for doing that too. You know, I got different platforms. I do check, you know, so please, you know what I mean? I'm always looking and making sure that, you know what I mean, I could get the newest information and give y'all good investigation and then give y'all my take on things. So I appreciate y'all coming over, man, and being a part of my life and helping me build this channel. I really do. I appreciate it, man, so much. And y'all mean a lot to me. You know, the hate watchers mean a lot to me too. The ones that's in the back that ain't gonna come to the front. You know what I'm saying? But it's over 70 people up in here. Hit the like button for me, please. Hit the like button. And also, I thank you for what you've done. I thank you for what you do. And I thank you for what you will do. Turn on your notifications every time I drop a hot banger. Please subscribe, like, and share this channel. Listen, tell the people about it. Keep the main thing in the comments. Please, y'all. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. Keep the main thing. And guess what, y'all? We gonna have us a season that's gonna be lit. Who will win? Who gonna win this season? That's what I get to find out. Listen, y'all, I appreciate everything and thank you and love you so much.
5, 4, I'm a gingerbread man and here I come. I got a sweet hot break, yeah, you want some. I keep a big bag of flour that weighs a ton. I said big, hot, 4, I'm a gingerbread man and here we come. He got a sweet hot break, yeah, we want some. He got a big bag of flour that weighs a ton. Hickory dickory dock, ginger man